Welcome to the stream. The songs that we heard today were all by Sysmix. I love both of these songs, Moonlight Sonata and House with Legs. They're both great. You should check them out. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Let me read off the events that happened during pre-show. Thorson, thank you for the 19 months. Don't use the John for the 5. To a hopeful year. Hell yeah. Days and A's, thank you for the 13. Lied Bulk for the 20. Demarlo, thank you for the 5. GK Gamer Fan for the 22. And Tired as a Lifestyle for the 25. I haven't gotten to catch one of these live in a while. Oh, well, I'm glad to have you back. Croatian, thank you for the 25. And Jason WF for the 50. I'm not going to read that. Tea Drinking Kitty, thank you for the 10 months as well. Hi, everybody. Thank you for the extra Final Fantasy streams. Of course. Of course. Otherwise, it would take us fucking forever to get through that game. Sam was like, it's at least 40 hours just to get through story, not counting, like, getting past level blocks. And I was like, okay, yeah, we definitely need to play this a lot. So fortunately, Tiri has been on the same page. Like, both of us have been like, how much can we play of this game? But, you know, she has 2 kids and is WoW rating all the time and all of that kind of stuff. So it's understandable that we can't play constantly, I think. But I'm glad. You're not at CoxCon? I am not. No, not this year. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love this thing. Clark also loves this thing. When I'm holding her, she like pulls on it as hard as she can. Always bounces back. If ever you were wondering, these things, these chokers, you can stretch them out as much as you want. And for some reason, they always go back to their normal shape somehow. I thought it was a tattoo. Oh my gosh, no. Not saying, oh my gosh, no, like I hate neck tattoos, but like, no, this is that would be so dark. Like, whoever tattooed that on my neck would have gone real ham or been like a super pro to get it that dark. Does it not hurt when it comes back? No. No. Yeah, we've got like a lot of stuff going on for us. We were just in Europe for a wedding, for my brother-in-law's wedding, so we were not gonna miss it, right? Like Sam was one of the groomsmen, obviously. So, yeah, and I can't put Clark back on a plane that fast. So yeah, Jesse was very sweet. He was like, we will pay for your tickets. We'll pay to get all of you over there. You can spend as much time with family as you want. And we were just like, we were just there. Like, we can't do that trip twice in a row. And like, Sam is like in the process of getting, his green card renewed hilariously, like right before I'm like starting the potential immigration progress to like go to England. So people were like, wait, why would he even bother if you guys are moving? But that's not really the way that it works. Like when they come to you and say, hey, in order for you to keep this, we need these things from you. You have to, like, unless you're planning on just piecing out and potentially never coming back, like you gotta just do it. So yeah, we've just got a lot of stuff going on here that makes it so that it's difficult to leave. Yeah, we don't know how soon. Like, I have no idea how long it'll take to get approved or any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're planning on moving to England. It's very exciting. New adventure for me. Will you say hello to our accountant, Bill? He's old and he doesn't understand all this. Hi, Bill. I hope you're having an amazing day. I can't imagine being an accountant. It must be an extremely difficult job. I feel for all of the accountants. Is the green card actually green? It is. It is. What gift will you be giving to the queen? Yikes. Am I supposed to bring a gift for the queen? Oh no. Oh gosh, I had a tooth extracted on Tuesday, my birthday, and a drain put into my cheek to drain the pus. I only got pain and agony as a birthday gift. You poor thing. I hope you feel better. Give the queen your tea? Oh, fuck. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll be like, here you go, queenie. These are the teas that you can find in the Dodger coffee store. Have you prepared your future British accent? No. As it is now, I've already been like laughed at a couple of times for saying y'all. So I figure I should just lean in as hard as possible into my American accent. Give the queen your teeth. What the fuck? Yeah, Mom calls her Queenie. She's like, we love Queenie. It's cute. Oh, to new beginnings, Sir William. Absolutely. Yo, let's all cheers. We haven't done a proper cheers in a while. To a lovely day. To any of you who are starting something new, to new beginnings. To any of you who are crushing it at the same thing, to a lovely life. Yeah? Cheers! Beep! Oh, I got a new job as a nanny for a newborn in a month. Oh, so cute. So cute. To be fair, the queen is rather badass. Are you basing that off of facts or off of the memes? I feel like my perception of the queen is 100% affected by not only like watching her just be the queen, but also like the freeze frames of her going all of that shit. I love it. I love that. I just signed up for 8 years in the Navy. Oh my gosh. You're going to crush it. I believe in you. My Australian boyfriend visited America. When I asked him how he was liking it, he said, I've been called dog 17 times. I think I've told you guys this story before, but our little nephew, Charlie, our little English nephew, when I was pregnant, they told him, and they were like, so what do you think? You're gonna have a little cousin. Are you excited? And he was like, but they're American. They're gonna say dude a lot. But imagine that in a British accent. So fucking funny. I was like, true. I was like, I love how offended he is by the idea of there being another child like near his age that says dude. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's true. I just saw that porcupine video you posted. I love when people post videos of animals that I've never seen in real life, and I get to like hear what they sound like, and it's so not what I thought at all. For some reason, I thought porcupines were like just silent. I never imagined a porcupine making a noise. I don't know why. So when I was listening to it, I was like, it's so cute. Oh no. Oh no, it's cute. Oh, my sweet baby. Hell yeah. To getting on proper medications. Cheers. For sure. Yeah, sometimes when Sam is trying to do a southern accent, he still says mate. It makes me laugh. I'm like, they don't say mate, honey. Yeehaw, mate. I don't know why that made me laugh. No porcupines in Oregon? I'm sure there are. I've never seen one in the wild. The sort of things that show up on our property are like deer, our fucking neighbors' cows. Deer, our neighbors' cows. Lots of rabbits, lots of squirrels, chipmunks, coyotes. And what else do we see around? Oh, there are weird herons, like birds, that are there all the time. So my parents named them. I can't remember what the names are. But there are two herons that are just constantly in our hayfield, and they just don't leave. They're just always there. Maybe she'll text me. Sometimes my mom watches Saturday Morning Dooger. Mommy, what's the name of the heron? Or the herons? Skunks? I've seen a ton of skunks since moving to the city. I don't remember ever seeing a skunk when living in Oregon. I only ever saw foxes as roadkill, I think. Sad. We don't see foxes super... Oh, we see raccoons. Definitely see raccoons. Hi, Dodger's mom. Yeah, if she's watching, she might text me. I'm pretty sure we had a skunk outside our building last night, and I live in the middle of the city. Yeah, we have... So there's a skunk that lives by the office, which is like super industrial area, right? We have a skunk that lives by the office, where like Gerard and all them are. And there's also a skunk in our neighborhood. So routinely, I will go outside in the evening and be like, fuck, the skunks around here. And they will chase you sometimes. If they are mean, they'll chase you. So I'm always like, please don't chase me. Does the hat say nerds? No, it says hero. Hero! It's an All Might hat. Hero! Yeah. Happily Aaron got this for Sam. That shuffle made my life. It's a good hat, right? It's a good hat. I still think it says nerd. Okay, that's fine. It can say nerd. That's okay. I was looking really British just then. I don't know what that means, but okay. We're wearing the same shirt. Yo! My Dodger coffee shirt. What does the one that Jesse has say? Oh, it's not, it doesn't say waifu, does it? What does his say? I actually can't remember. It says hentai? Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. One of those. Oh, yeah, because mine says butt. That's right. Mine said butt and his said hentai. That's right. That's right. Is Jesse a good friend? Yeah, we're super close. Jesse and I are super close friends. What? I'm from the UK. My sister would regularly get chased by a badger on the way to and from work. A badger? We see possums out here sometimes. Skunks and possums are around here a lot, and I don't know why. I used to get chased by turkeys. Definitely have never been chased by a turkey. I've been chased by chickens, but that's a different thing. I've been chased by chickens and geese. Geese are mean, though. They hiss at you. Can you tell Jesse that he's awesome? Oh, of course. When Sam and I like announced that we were together, both Jesse and I were like bombarded with messages from people being like, "But I thought that you were in love." Like to Jesse about me and to me about Jesse. And Jesse and I were just like, can't we be best friends? Can't we just be like really close friends? That's so weird. Yeah, that's why both of us like mentioned it. Like he made a Tumblr post, I think, at the time when everybody was using Tumblr. He made like a Tumblr post about it, I think, because he got like a few messages in there, and I included it in a Q&A, I think. But yeah, both of us were just like, we're really close friends, guys. Rip Tumblr. A weird time. I've seen opossums, raccoons, and bunnies, and I live in Chicago. Yeah. Never mind, I've told that story. I'm trying not to double down on stories all the time. I'm really bad about that. It's the same place, just with certain blogs disappearing. Yeah, I feel like um I didn't used to use Twitter. Actually, you know what it was? Is I used Tumblr for art a lot, and Instagram sort of took the place of that. And then I was like, well, I'll keep using it because they're like funny like meme posts, right? But now that's what I use Twitter for. So I was like, there isn't really a use for this anymore for me. Yeah, art in quotation marks, obviously. Most of my safe for work stuff got flagged. I lost most of my followers. So why bother with Tumblr? Yeah, almost everybody that I know that still posted to Tumblr had some kind of a post after the purge being like, well, I didn't know that Isabel from Animal Crossing watering a flower was not safe for work, but now I do. So funny. Like people like trying to dissect, why did this get flagged? Like what about the bot saw this picture and thought that's a penis? Right? Like it's so weird. Oh, my my boyfriend's picture dedicated to his dead lizard got flagged. Yeah, they didn't do that very well. DeviantArt is still great. Wasn't there like last that somebody was talking to me about DeviantArt, which was a long time ago, by the way. Wasn't there a bunch of drama around DeviantArt because they like retained the rights to all of the art that you posted on there or something like that? Bye, Super Irish Man. Have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. If you post on DeviantArt, they can use it for their promotional stuff. Okay.
Burrito babe.
How weird. It's whack. A lot of people recently have been asking me who the artist is for this channel, by the way. So for anybody who doesn't know, Oreo Zima in chat does all of the Cat Gang art, does our splash screens, our emotes, everything. So be sure to follow him and say hi if you'd like. He's in chat right now. It me. Danny, did you mean to leave all of the stickers here? Side note. I just found them this morning. I was just curious. Yes. Okay, cool. Those are for you. Sick. I have so many little Boss Cat stickers. I can put one on my water bottle. Water bottle. Put them on Sam's mouse. No. Mice are sacred in this house. We already have a sweet, small Bab constantly trying to take our mice. It doesn't need to get harder in the house. Clark has decided that she fucking hates sitting at Sam's desk. Just really funny. Because there have been so many times where I've been like, I need to do a thing. Can you just like hold her for a second? And so she's realized if I give her to Sam while he's at his computer, she's going to be fucking stuck there. Like she doesn't get to get down and walk around. She doesn't get to do anything. She's just stuck there, right? So now whenever I hand her to him, like to say goodnight, even I'm just like, here, say goodnight to daddy, give a kiss. The second that she's in his hands, if he's at his computer, she whips around to me and goes, up, 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 up. Like, save me. I don't want to be here. I feel so bad. Sam thinks it's funny because he realizes it's not him. It's just the spot. Like, she just doesn't want to be there. I know, it's so funny. Too many monitors. Well, like, so she's trapped, like, there, right? Like, he holds her there. She can't play with his keyboard. She can't play with his mouse. Like, there's nothing for her to do. She's just stuck there. So, in the past, when I've handed her off, she's been excited because it's daddy. But now, it's like, oh, I don't like this place. I don't want to be here. This place is cursed. Exactly. Exactly that. Oh, my sister's baby started crawling this morning. She sent a proud mom video, and now I'm a proud uncle. I came across the video that I took forever ago of her scooching for the first time. Like when she was just laying there and like scooched. And I was like, she's scooching. And now I look at her and I'm like, and she runs now. Now she runs. It's so crazy. It happens so fast. Mendo was streaming a week ago. Someone he was playing with kept saying, "Welcome to the Mendo Cat Club, meow." And it was hilarious. How old is she? My daughter, she's 14 months. She's a year. For anybody who's like, ugh, don't use months. She's a year old. She's playing, oh my gosh, my mom sent her a Duplo set, which is basically like the toddler Legos. Lego has a version of Lego that are like big that you can give to toddlers. So it's meant to be for like 1.5 to 3-year-olds. And my mom sent them and I was like, I wonder if she can play with these yet. Cause I was worried that, I don't know why I was worried, cause she's a buff ass baby. But I was worried that once they were clicked together, she wouldn't be able to pull them apart. Not a concern. We played with them all morning. We played with them all evening last night. And yeah, I can click them together and she just fucking rips them apart. I'm like, great. Cool. You're a terrifying buff baby. That's fine. Do what you want. So I'm trying to like show her how they go together. And she's like getting it a little bit. She realizes that they have to be like in parallel. Like if there's 2 blocks, she realizes that this block has to be lined up with the other block, but she doesn't necessarily understand like she'll try to put them together upside down, right? She doesn't understand how they click together. She just knows they need to be like lined up. So first parts this is very exciting. I didn't expect her to like start to get it that quick. So has she made a tower yet? So not with the Lego, but she's been like stacking things for months now, which I think is a good building block to figuring out Lego. So I feel like it's acceptable to use months until 2 years old. That's what I was saying earlier, is that not earlier today, but like is that I figure they change so rapidly over the first 2 years. I understand using months up until 2 years old for sure. Like the difference between her at 1 year and now, which has only been 2 months, like there are obvious differences to us, like to the people who see her often. Yeah, so I understand now why people use months up until like 2 years, but after 2 years I don't think I would bother. My 11-month-old niece also hasn't figured out how to fit Duplo box together. Yeah, that's fine, right? If you look at the box, Duplo are meant for like 18-month-old kids. So the fact that the babies in our lives that are under that are even playing with them and like trying to figure it out is like, it's fine that they don't understand it. If they still like have fun playing with them, they'll get it eventually. It's all right. Oh, do you keep a baby journal? My parents did, and I thought it was the best to read over. No, I haven't kept a baby journal. I still need to finish it so my like birthday gift for Clark, which is kind of a gift for like future Clark. My birthday gift for Clark for 1 year was a book, like a scrapbook that I started putting together of pictures from like her first year of life and like little like factoids about like what she was doing at each stage and stuff. A lot of that I'm having to reference based on when I like took videos. So that video of her scooching, right? I can look at when I made that and be like, oh, that was when she scooched for the first time, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm having to rely a lot on when I took videos, when I took pictures to remember, oh yeah, that's what you were doing. But the further that I get away from like those months, the less I'm remembering. So I need to like do it now. Because there are so many things, like, I was around our little niece River. I was with River while we were in England, and she was doing like all of these like gurgly squeaky noises, and I was like, oh my god, that's right. I remember we used to joke that Clark sounded like a raptor because she would just sit there and go ah, like, it's like, oh, that's right, babies do that. I totally forgot about that. There's just so much, and you rapidly forget it, and you think that you never will. Like, things happen and you're like, I'll never forget this. You will. Like, I wish that I had written more stuff down. Brook and River, I like it. I know. Lots of nature names popping up on the Thorn side. My friend dressed up as 1-year-old as Godzilla. Oh my god, Clark would die. She loves like dragons, dinosaurs, all that shit. She loves it. Fuck. If we put her in any kind of a costume like that, she would probably lose her mind. She already absolutely, she has a sleeper that gives her like little claw feet. She loves it. We forget because they keep doing cuter and cuter shit. I got my brother a DBZ costume for his baby. Somebody sent us, we've put it on her a few times. Somebody sent us a little like Gokugi that but you have to like tie a bunch on the inside to keep it on. So she tries to undo those constantly. Oh, P May. I hope that it's amazing. I hope it goes smoothly for you. I've had a couple of friends who have gotten like really I'm trying to think of the right word. Like they tried for a baby for a really long time before finally getting pregnant. So don't give up. Don't give up. I think Clark and I think Sam and I are outliers. We literally just got pregnant like immediately. Have you seen the video of the kid in the cardboard dinosaur costume? I have not, but I need to make one now. It's that Dooger chick from the Twitch Prime commercials. You know it. Yow, yow, yow. I like the idea of a mini Godzilla. Me too. I like really like shredded or imposing tiny things. You're famous, I know. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm in a Twitch Prime Day event. Too many dabs? What do you mean? When is that? What a great question. When is that? It is... Oh, it's on Monday. It is in 2 days. Monday, starting at 10 a.m. And I will be one of the hosts. It'll be me, number one Alex, Bronze Girl, Zeke, and one other person. And it's supposed to be like a goof on Shopping Network channels where we like showcase Prime Day stuff. It should be very silly and hopefully very fun. Are you on set for that? Yeah, I'm on set. It is live. Otherwise, why even bother doing it with Twitch, you know? I'm sure chat will be as toxic as ever. For sure. But guess what? We won't be able to see it. Zeke will be able to see it, and the rest of us just do our fucking thing. So So I'll make sure to dab a lot to really piss them off. If you guys have any other suggestions for how to like really rile up chat, let me know. Poor Zeke. I know. He's done a lot of hosting for them though. He's like kind of he's seasoned. Gotta say yeet at random times. Amazing. Other people are gonna be like, awesome. This is gonna be so great. I'm gonna get some new viewers on my channel. Can't wait. And I'm gonna go up there and be like, yeet. And one person will go, that's my girl. And they'll come over and subscribe. Oh, yeah. Oh, in the segments where we eat things, which I'm pretty sure we do. In the segments where we eat things, I'll make sure that I'm like right into the microphone. Good, yes. This is all good content. Smudge the camera just slightly. I don't think I can do that. I think the camera's far away from me. If you do a subathon, can an ASMR goal be on there? If it's kind of like what we did before, then yes, absolutely. When I read off like SCP descriptions in what I attempted to have as a soothing voice, if I could like read creepy things or something along those lines, then yes, for sure. Okay, I'm actually going to write that down. I was talking with Sam because I've never done a subathon before. And like I've said before, I'm not doing one until I've done my Twitch Sing stream because otherwise like my promises are hollow. But he was like, yeah, you just have to have like good goals that people actually want. So the only thing that I've thought of so far is to finally play Deltarune. But ASMR stream. Cool. Yeah, I know. I've downloaded the Twitch Sings app. I've looked at it and I feel so overwhelmed. Like it looks so confusing to me. So Cry said that he'll help me. Cry said he'll help me. I agree, cooking streams. I'm doing a cooking stream this Sunday. We're gonna make a instant pot because a lot of people keep being like, I got an instant pot. Any recommendations? So we're gonna try making something in the instant pot. There's a butternut squash curry that I've really wanted to make, so it's a good excuse. Hustle Cat live with Octo. I will. Yes, we've talked about doing that anyway. So it would probably be good to put that down as like a goal so that we just do it. And it'll be a good excuse for us to hang out before I move. Because he and I keep messaging each other, being like, we need to hang out. Octo and I and Jesse and I keep messaging each other like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but we got to get lots of friend time in. Yeah, absolutely, Starfleet. So this is the recipe. I'll put it in chat, but I'll also tweet it. This is the recipe that I've been looking at. It looks so good. And I just love egg noodles, so. It was like, yeah, you put the curry on top of egg noodles. I was like, fuck, I'm so in. I can't delete my own message. I think you just have to leave it there, bud. No context. It's fine. Rip. It's fine. Yeah, so it's a slow cooker recipe, but you can make it in the Instant Pot. So if you have a slow cooker, and even then, like, stuff that you slow cook can also just be done on stovetop. So yeah, it's just like different speeds, different methods to make the same thing, really. Anime discussion with Gmart. Man, I've been wanting, that's right. I was going to message him and a couple of other people and see if they wanted to do a season first impression with me, because like I was going to tweet about it, but I knew that a bunch of people would probably be like, I'll do it with you. And then I would feel overwhelmed. But I'm trying to decide, like, I'm watching a bunch of stuff for this season, right? I really want to do a first impressions thing because you guys miss it a lot. And I'm trying to decide, is it better if I'm streaming it, right? Is it better to do it on my own, or is it better to like bring in other people and have other opinions about the stuff? Like Gmart and I have differing opinions about anime fairly consistently. So, oh my god, GTA RP. I've never done GTA RP. That actually makes me sweat to even write down. Can you GTA RP a cat? I don't know. You can obviously be dogs, because Sam's been a couple of dogs now. DMing another D&D game. I've really wanted to DM a Fate game since we stopped playing Nebula Jazz. Like, Fate is still, I think, my favorite system that I've ever played. But I think I would still want it to be a one-off. I don't know. You also promised to play XCOM. I promised to play XCOM if Sips also played Hollow Knight, right? Which also has not happened, so I don't feel bad. Civ with Jesse. I've made the effort to play Civ with Jesse. That is also not my fault. Sips playing Hollow Knight would be an experience. I was pitching it to him so hard, and he was pitching XCOM back to me so hard. And I was like, I've played XCOM. It sucks. It doesn't suck. I just hate it. And he was like, no, you gotta play it more. And I said, okay, I'll play it if you also play Hollow Knight. And I don't think either of us have followed through. Blame the others. Smart. It is smart. You should guest star in Scary Game Squad. If they ever asked me, I would love to. Yeah, I don't know what it is about XCOM. It's just like not fun to me at all. But that's okay. I'll try again. It's fine. Get Cry to play Hollow Knight. He said he feels intimidated because it's long. Oh, but it's so good. I understand that, though. To be fair, I am also not a long Game Boy, you know? So I get that. I just happened to play it without realizing it was going to be as long as it was, and I got so addicted. Like, that's the only reason why I wound up diving in as hard as I did. You love Darkest Dungeon? Darkest Dungeon is 2D, though. It's not 3D. The 3D elements of XCOM, I hate. I always found it entertaining when Sips would go from "this is the best game I've ever played" to "I'm never playing this game again," stream over in the course of one mission. Yeah, Sam has played a ton of XCOM and really liked it. I don't like it. Am I playing Final Fantasy today? Probably off stream. I've been trying to like do dailies and stuff each day. I really don't want to get level gated again. So I want to try to get to 73 at least before we play together again. But Tiri and I won't be continuing story stuff until Tuesday, I don't think. I had those chickens on again all morning. The chicken stream, it's so good. What is level gating? It's when, so in a game, when they say you can't do this next thing until you're level X, right? So in Final Fantasy, when you're doing story stuff, the next quest will sometimes be like red, and you realize, oh fuck, that's because I have to be level 72 in order to do it, right? But I'm still 70 or 71. So then you have to like go grind for a while in order to do the next quest. So I fortunately so far have not been level gated. But that's literally just because I've been like doing roulettes and stuff. So yeah. So people tend to call that level gating because you're just like gated off from content until you level. I only got level gated once at 79. Oh man, right at the end. That would be so frustrating. Can't you just pay for max level? If you don't like fun, I guess. I still haven't got all the shards and bloodstained. I mean, not me neither. I'm at 80% of the map, so we still have 20% of the map to even find, which is crazy. Level gating is not fun, right? But like, not playing the game is also not fun. You can only pay up to level 70 anyway, I think. Like, you can only pay up to... You can pay to skip up to the most recent content. So, if you wanted, you could say, I want to start with Shadowbringers, which is 70, right? I want a level 70 Black Mage so that I can do Shadowbringer stuff now, but then you skip all of the other stuff. Actually, I think those are two separate things, aren't they? You can pay to get to level 70 on a class, and you can also pay to skip all of the story content up to Shadowbringers, I think. I think those are separate skips that you have to do if you wanted to. Unless you want to pay someone to level for you. That's true. I know people who've done that. But it's fun. Toffee. Yeah, only a couple of things changed for me. I'm a white mage in 14. And so I didn't have Protect anymore. I didn't have Cleric Stance anymore, which I'm super cool with. And I got the lilies changed. So like my like setup really didn't change that much, but I still find myself stumbling when I'm hitting buttons. I keep hitting a button and being like, wait, fuck, is that the right ability? I want to try a white mage. They're very fun. They're like a damage healer now, which is super cool. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm supposed to do Protect at the beginning of a dungeon as well, and then I realize, oh right, I don't have it. Oh right, that's not a thing that I'm supposed to do anymore. I really like the way that they adjusted the lilies, actually, because I think the way that lilies worked before, it was like hit or miss, it felt like. So now having it just be time based, like if you're in combat for 30 seconds, you get a lily, right? Having it be that way, and you can use them to heal or do damage. Just having those free abilities based on time. It's so much clearer, I think. I've always heard it called level grinding instead of gaining. It doesn't help that so many white mage spells look the same on the tab. A lot of them are like the exact same color blue. Like Cure 2, that new... the new Lily Heal. I can't remember the name of any of that shit. All of those are like the same kind of tone of blue. You're just like... So I literally don't look at the bar. Like those things are all number keyed. So I just remember which button I'm supposed to press, but that's why I keep getting confused, because sorry, I'm like touching my mouse now, because 6 used to be my Cure 3 and I never really used it. I know somebody's gonna be like, what? I never really used it, and now I have that Lily ability on the 6, so I'm using the 6 a lot more. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I felt like I didn't see as consistent of like group healing from Cure 3 as I did from just using Medica. So for me, it was like, okay, if you're like dying, I'll focus you with a quick like big heal and then do a group heal, because Cure 3 I didn't feel like looking at the bars that I saw enough of a difference. I don't know. I Blue mages are a class, a for reals class. They are. I always joke that when people say things about blue mages, that Octo is gonna just suddenly like pop out of that door. Be like, blue mages? They are a class. Let me tell you all about blue mages. That feel when no one wants to stack for heals. I mean, I don't find that I run into problems with that too often. The like AoE heals that we get, right, are like the dome. I can't remember the name of it. The dome, typically a lot of the non-spell based DPS are nearby the tank anyway, so I can kind of try to guess where that's going to be. It's the same problem that anybody else who has like a placed AoE has. Like, maybe everybody's going to move in 5 seconds. Like, I don't know, but at least it's there. And then ass size, which hilariously does the most damage of any of our abilities still, I think. Which is so silly. So I've realized now, like, anytime ass size is up, it, like, helps with my MP gain and it does damage, so I just use it most of the time. Unless it's in a boss fight when I know that there are consistent moments that the boss does, like, a little bit of chipped damage to everybody, then I'll wait until they do that and then use it. But, yeah. S-Size is so good. It does everything I want it to do. Exactly. It does damage, it heals, and it helps with MP regen. It's, like, such a good ability. But yeah, I'm really excited to hit 74 and have that new ability. The new, like, damage ability. I really want to play around with that because everybody's like, yo, white mages do hella damage now. So. What character would you play if you didn't have your cat boy? I'm boring. I would probably just make a Hrothgar. I would probably make another cat boy, just a really thick one. Make a Bara boy. I know, man. I want to. I'm very attached to Jisoo, though. I don't know what I was expecting. For a while there, when Aura came out, I was like, oh my gosh, the Aura are so cool. And now, like, obviously it's very fun to see all the Vera everywhere. But I'm glad that I've never race changed Jisoo, just because in my mind, like, he's a tiny cat boy. Like, that's all he can be. Like, I can't imagine him as anything else. People keep being like, it's time for him to level up and become a Hrothgar. You gotta race change. It's time for him to Hulk out and be his Bara form, and I just can't do it. Hi, Phil. How are you, dude? I love the white mage changes, but I can't bring myself to finish Stormblood. The dungeons were getting too difficult. Oh, Stormblood's so good though. The also the Alphascape stuff is so good. Like, all those raids are amazing. I changed from Ahura to Vera, and it's been pretty great. I'm so used to playing a cat girl. I don't know if I can change, but the bunny girls look fun, man. I'm torn. I know, dude. Yeah, I agree. I gotta put my Bubba to bed. Aw. Bye-bye, Tashibos. Have a good night. I'm at work, but I'd rather just chill here. Just don't get in trouble, dude. Just don't get in trouble. I know. Well, somebody was saying, I haven't looked into this. I don't know how true this is. Somebody was saying that Yoshi P has said that they're not doing any more races ever. So I'm like, cool. That gives you lots of time to add in Boy Vera and Lady Hrothgar's, right? Like, it's not. Well, I mean, not to harp on this, but Mikote males were supposed to be really rare too. It just that excuse doesn't seem to hold water for me, but it's fine. I suggest starting from the beginning with Final Fantasy 14. If it's going to feel like there's a lot to do, a lot of people have said that they think leveling up to 50, it's just very slow. I didn't feel that way, but I was explaining this last time. I also started playing before the first expansion came out, so I didn't feel like there was like a ton to look forward to yet. I was just playing the game, and I really liked it. So yeah, yeah, I would suggest starting from the beginning. Also, they like WoW does. They have a oh my god, a demo, I guess, of the game. That's not really the right term though. You can play the game up to level, is it level 40 now? A trial version. That's the way to go. Is it level 40 now or is it still 35? It's still 35. Okay, you can play up to level 35 in the game, which up until Shadowbringers came out was half, right? You can't be in a free company or do anything like that, but you can like experience the game and see how you like it for free. Yeah, yeah. I don't think that anyone who's starting the game with Shadowbringers, I feel like it's probably still very cool, but there's so much information you're missing. You know? Like you don't know who any of these characters are. You don't know like what these people have been doing up until this point and why this situation is so bizarre. I'm trying to like keep it really vague because I don't want to spoil anybody on stuff. But like, yeah, it's I think Shadowbringers is so much more powerful and interesting if you have the information from the other expansions. If you have the connection to the story before that. How far am I? Um this isn't a Shadowbringer stream, so I don't want to like be specific about anything. There are people who still haven't played it yet. And that goes for you too, chat. Don't be specific about where I am if you've been watching. How can I say this? We just did the first dungeon. I think that that's like a pretty easy like pinpoint. Oh, Rockhead, thank you so much for gifting a couple subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Thank you, Rockhead. Is the Lancer class good? I have no idea. Here's the real tea about Dodger's experience in Final Fantasy XIV. I've basically only played White Mage. I've played some Black Mage and I've played some Red Mage. I've never been a tank. I'm willing to out myself. There are people in chat who will definitely be able to answer your question, but yeah, I've mostly just healed in the game. Who would trust Doogs as a tank? What the hell? I know. I would really love to try out Gunbreaker. People have said it's a little squishy though, and for my first like tank experience, I don't know how I feel about that. But I would like to. The thing that I really liked about Black Mage is that there was like a legitimate rotation. White Mage, if we're being real, doesn't really have a rotation at all. And I think playing something that has a rotation to do would be really interesting. Black Mage just wasn't. It wasn't. It's not that it wasn't fun. The rotation was the most fun part of being a Black Mage for me, which made me go, I'm sure that there are other classes that I would feel more like active in, like maybe not a casting class, you know? But I just haven't like taken the time to do it. Tiri plays a lot of MMOs, so she's much more in that mindset of like, okay, I need to have a healer class and I need to have DPS classes and I need a tank class and I need to level them all, right? Like this is like the only MMO that I've really latched onto aside from EverQuest. So yeah. Black Mage is just for people who drool over seeing big crits. Damn. I did enjoy Red Mage. And it would still have like the res, right? You can still res people as Red Mage. And you do like all these cool backflips and shit. So I've thought about doing more Red Mage, but I would like to try tanking one day. It makes me wonder if I should try tanking. So Tiri and I were I think we were told this, because I don't think that we would have realized this on our own if I'm being real. That the discount that you get doing 6 months at a time makes it so that technically a 6 month full subscription is the same as a 1 month low subscription. So like we've both been doing the 1 character per server subscription forever, right? But if we did 6 months at a time, it would technically be the same cost over the 6 months, but we would get to have multiple characters on the server. And I keep thinking like, man, but they don't let you make a new character right now. I don't know when that lifts. But there's no point in doing it until people are able to make new characters on the server. It's only on congested servers. Yeah, well, pretty much every time that I try to log on to Genova, it's packed. So I could hop onto my my Rogaden, because I have a second character. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I have a second character. Supakuru. Oh my god, did I never undo that? Did I never go back to my lower subscription? This is actually really fucking funny. We've been debating for a while now, like, man, should we swap to the like 6 months at a time thing? And we're both like, well, we don't really need a second character. And I literally keep forgetting that I have Supakuru. I've had a standard sub since Stormblood came out then. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I guess I'll swap that over to a 6 months at a time sub. It is on, yeah, it's on Genova. So I can, okay, I'll log in as Supakuru and I'll start trying out a tank. I was going to say I would love to make a different character so that when I logged on it had the little leaf. Or would it not have the leaf, since I, as like the actual player, am not new? Or will the leaf happen on a new character regardless? You would have it. Okay. Because I was thinking tanking is just very what's the word that I'm looking for? Stressful? It's not stressful. Intimidating is the word I was looking for. Yeah. It's an intimidating thing to do. And people that I know that are tanks are like, nah, it's easy. But I think from the perspective of somebody who's been a healer for so long and only ever like dabbled in DPSing, the tank always feels like the leader, right? And I feel like if I try to be a tank and I fuck it up, that I'll feel really bad, right? So it would make me feel better if I was on a character that had a leaf, because then people would be like, oh, they're new. You have to look up guides for duties if you tank for the first time. Just tell people you're new to tanking. Yeah. That's true. There's also the free company. People in the free company would probably help out. I subbed with standard. Can I change to entry or would I lose something? I don't know how that works, but entry sub literally just means you only get one character per server. It doesn't change anything about how the game is played or what's available to you inside of the game. It's just how many characters you have. I moved to Tennessee. I rudely learned there is not a single 7-Eleven for hundreds of miles. Did Tennessee out 7-Eleven? Were they like, fuck no? The area of LA that I was living in for a while, they did not allow Walmarts. So there were no Walmarts anywhere, which is fine. I don't like go to Walmart really, but I just thought it was interesting. Like there were no Walmarts. Yeah, so like I just like queued up with randos to do a hard dungeon, like a hard version of a dungeon, to fulfill a quest that I had on my bar for a really long time. I was like, I'll just get rid of this quest. All I have to do is just like queue up and do this dungeon really quick. And the tank had the little leaf, and I was like, oh, new tank. Okay. And I pulled aggro on everything, on literally everything. And they kept being like, I'm sorry. But like, I didn't know. I've never tanked and I don't know how tanks work. So it's not like I could be like, that's okay. Just make sure you do this. Right. And like try to be helpful. I was just like, it's fine. I can heal myself. So it's okay. Aggro isn't a thing anymore. What do you mean? What do you mean aggro isn't a thing anymore? Okay, I was gonna say, because there's definitely a difference between a tank that can pull enmity of everybody versus a tank that doesn't have their shit all perfect and then everything pings onto me. I just relish in being bad. If you pulled aggro, they just didn't have stance on. Okay, so in the future, I should say to them, make sure you have tank stance on. Yeah? Is that all that I would need to say to help? Okay. Okay, cool. Does tank stance literally just put them at like the top of the list for like what to attack? Have a good day, Hess. Thank you. What's the difference between AoE and aggro? AoE is area of effect. So like I can have an AoE ability as a healer. Anybody can have an AoE thing. It just means that like this is an ability that has an area that it works in instead of a target. So it's the difference between me saying I want to heal that guy versus I want to heal this area, right? Like I can put a bubble down that heals. That's an AoE because there's an area that it's working in. Aggro or enmity or whatever else, whatever it's called in the game, is what are the enemies attacking, right? Like where are the enemies focusing their attacks? So in like an MMO situation, you want the tank to be able to pull aggro, pull enmity, to have everybody that is attacking focus them, right? Because if everybody, for example, focuses me, I die very quick versus the tank because the tank is meant to take the hits. I am not meant to take the hits. So if everybody focuses on me, I have abilities that will make it so that they are less inclined to attack me. I have things I can hit that are like, please don't. Will this be relevant for the exam? Somebody just asked, that's all. Overhealing can generate aggro. That's what I was always taught, was that like because for a long time I would just constantly, before I started trying to alternate like DPSing and healing, which it took me a while to start doing that for some reason, but I would just constantly heal the tank even if they didn't need it. And then people started being like, if you do that, you're actually like generating a lot of enmity aggro. So if things start to attack you, it's because you're actually like healing too much. I was like, what? I don't feel like that's been a thing for me, really. It's more just like, for me now, it's I shouldn't heal unless I need to heal because otherwise I'm wasting my magic. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hi, Shashia. How are you? Is my Babu awake? She's scooching around a little. Her little feet moving. She's been sleeping so much. She must be growing. Like, she must be. Wasting your magic. You're one of those healers.
Welcome,
Eat.
you fine cat.
Not anymore. Well,
drinking burrito babe.
I do, in the moment, I do wonder sometimes if I'm using too much magic on DPS now. That's been my more recent issue when healing dungeons, is like I alternate between healing and damage a lot, and sometimes I think I focus too much on doing damage when that is not my job. So that's like my current thing. Which tank would you want to play? People say gunbreakers are so fun. But they're squishy, which is weird. Why would a tank be squishy? That doesn't make any fucking sense. They're not squishy. I wonder why someone said that then. It's just people who are new to tanks trying them out. Okay. They have a scary skill that sets their HP to 1 that makes them invulnerable. That does sound scary, yeah. That does sound very scary, yeah. Baby. Yeah, it was Octo's fault for sure. Oh gosh, Ardark. I have been in fender benders before. They are not fun. I hope you're safe. I assume you are if you're casually getting on stream now. It sounds like a skill that gives the healer a heart attack. Oh my god. Whenever we're in one of those fights, there are specific fights in Final Fantasy XIV where they like an ability will proc that sets everybody to 1 HP, and I'm always like like I know that it's gonna happen and I know that they do it, but I'm always just like heal everybody as fast as I can. Hood is a little crooked, but the thing was already busted. I appreciate the concern. Yeah, I'm glad you're all okay. They also have like 3 bars of skills. Gunbreakers do. They have like a lot of stuff. This is why I DPS and MMOs. My worries are limited to hit the thing really hard. So like from playing with Tiri a lot, it seems like her concerns have always been, and maybe the summons not having health bars anymore will help, but the thing that always happens for her is, fuck, how long has my pet not been out? When did my pet die? Fuck. Having to like resummon her pets. And also putting down AoEs and having everybody move the second she puts them down. I mean, if I was transported into the world of 14, I think I would 100% be turned into a Lalafell. If I got my say in things, I don't know what I would like to be. Hi, Boone. What's up, dude? What did I just walk into? We're talking about Final Fantasy 14. Do you have a game that you love but you suck at it? Oh my god, lots. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Sarah. I'm so sorry. I love fighting games but suck at all of them. Me as well. Yeah, I absolutely suck at fighting games. I suck at most deck builders. Like Slay the Spire, right? Love Slay the Spire. I play it off stream all the time. We've been playing it on stream with like the Sailor Moon mod, right? Like all of that is so fun. Not good at those games at all. Not good at those games, but I love, they're very fun, right? Yes, I am a Minesweeper expert though. 42 months. Thank you, Tychus. Do you have preferred characters in fighting games? I normally like fast characters in fighting games. because I don't understand them very well, right? So I think that like for somebody who doesn't really understand how to read fighting games, there's a mental like positive association with I got a lot of hits in there, right? Sorry, burp. I got a lot of hits in there. Like being able to run in and just like yeah. Like feels good. So yeah, I always prefer like fast characters. I still get destroyed. Gotta get ready for my baby shower. Have fun. Oh, Kidder, have you found that like you watch a lot of stuff now on Twitch? Chero, happy 3 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Oh, in the past 24 hours, I've read the whole of Vinland Saga. It's great. I don't lead y'all astray, okay? I don't lead y'all astray. Vinland Saga is fantastic. Yeah, it's my favorite manga. The anime is really good so far. What manga am I reading right now? I haven't been reading much of anything currently. Keep up with Dr. Stone and Mode 2, and Mode 2 is only on Tapas though, and you have to pay for it. And I've actually been like a little frustrated because the chapters have been so short. So like almost all of the comments at the end of each chapter of Mode 2 have been like, why am I paying for such short chapters? And I've like low-key felt the same. Mode 2 is it's kind of a webcomic style thing, but it's about a bunch of people that have an app that show up on their phone called Mode 2, and all of their like app abilities do different things. And there's been a series of murders that have happened. And one of the like girls that's attacked is the sister of the main character, and he like finds this app on his phone and is like, what's this, right? And decides to try and use it to find whoever attacked his sister, and that's kind of like how it starts. And you meet like a bunch of other people that also have abilities on their phones. But yeah, the chapters are just so short sometimes, and you're like, but I'm paying for it. Like I'm paying the same amount for like a decent sized chapter versus a really short chapter. I have no problem with paying for a good story, you know. I just would like consistency in the length. Yeah, it's on Tapas. So I read that one. What else have I been reading on Tapas? I haven't been checking Tapas super often, to be honest. Terror, Terror, Terror by my bud. Blink is still good. Yeah, Blink, Mode 2, and Terror, Terror, Terror are probably like the ones that I really keep up with on Tapas. And then Dr. Stone, Promise Neverland, My Hero, that stuff in terms of manga. I keep wanting to read the Kimetsu no Yaiba manga because I really like the anime so far. And I want to read more of Golden Kamui too. Yeah, the Lupin the Third CG movie trailer looks so fucking good. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Somebody was saying that one of the reasons that it might look so amazing to us is that it's like the anime style in CG, and we're so used here. We're like so used to like the Pixar take on CG and like sort of like variations of that. And I was like, maybe that, yeah, like that rings a little true to me. Remember the Lost Village? How can I forget? Have you tried Your Turn to Die? It's a free browser game that's very Danganronpa-esque, but more horror-y and with more point-and-click elements. I think it's really good so far. Huh. Your Turn to Die? Interesting. No. There's also a book called Your Turn to Die, apparently. Oh, it's a spine-tingling thriller. I gotta read the summary. Sorry. I feel I feel the need. Okay, hold on. Every winter, 3 families gather in an old house to celebrate the new year. But this year, 15-year-old Leah and the other kids discover the house has a dark past. As they dig into the history, terrible things start happening, and if Leah isn't careful, this new year might be her last. Holy shit. Are you still drinking the coffee? I'm drinking tea today. I've been on a tea kick the last couple of days. Your Turn to Die, visual novel. English version available to download. Death game. Your Turn to Die, English version. It's freeware. Man, it's a free game that just has like chapters patched in occasionally. That's so crazy. I've been wondering, is Dodger tea good for making iced tea, or is it just suitable for drinking hot? I like the green tea cold as well. I've never tried having the English breakfast cold, but I like the ginger green cold. Yeah. Hi, Miata. Yeah, every time I use this mug, people are like, where did you get that? Miss Random Badger got it for me. And I love it. I've never had tea hot. Really? It's delightful. How much milk does one put in tea? I don't put any milk in my tea. Wince face. Oh. I really love green tea. I love like kind of like earthier flavored teas, and I don't like putting any sweetener or milk or anything in it. So, but if I'm gonna have like an English breakfast tea, especially if I'm in England, like if somebody in Sam's family asks, would you like a tea? I say yes, and I know there's gonna be milk in it, and it's delicious, and I love it. I just, when I'm preparing my own tea, I never really choose to put anything in it. Yeah, honey and tea is delicious. Yeah, you know what's funny is I spent so long only ever having jasmine tea with like a ton of sugar in it because that's just how we drank it when we would go get Chinese food in my hometown. They would give us jasmine tea and we would fucking load that shit up with sugar. So now when I have jasmine tea without sugar, it tastes really odd to me. I'm like, where's all the sugar? There's in Little Tokyo, if ever you're in Los Angeles, in Little Tokyo, there's a place called Cafe Dolce, and they make a jasmine tea latte there. Incroyable. It's so good. It's delicious. Every time I'm in Little Tokyo, I'm like, I have to get a jasmine tea latte. Goodbye. I love tea lattes. I don't like really ever get them. And I got the jasmine tea latte by accident. I had asked for something else and they made me a jasmine tea latte. And I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I ordered. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can keep that if you want. And I tried it and I was like, what the fuck? This is delicious. So now that's all that I ever get. That's all I get when I go there. Matcha latte is so good. I don't get matcha lattes very often, but when I've tried a matcha latte that like my friend has, it always tastes good. I just don't generally like get them for myself. It was a nice mix up on their part. Yeah, totally. Because now I literally evangelize so hard for those lattes. I'm like, I don't know where else you can get them. So you have to go to Cafe Dolce and get a jasmine tea latte. I make matcha tea lattes at home. So good. Oh, man. So I got my dad for his birthday because my dad is super into, I've said this before, but my dad makes his own iced vanilla latte every day. He makes like 3 of them a day and he's tried to perfect it. So he like changes the ratios and the ingredients all the time and he loves it. But I got him one of those little like milk steamers because I was like, in case you ever want to make a hot one. And he was like, I don't ever make a hot one. But he still had fun with it and he like played around with it and stuff, but I know that he doesn't use it. And I keep being like, I want one of those. I would use it. I want one of those. So one of these days I'm going to get one for myself as well. Yeah, chai is also delicious. Oddly enough, Miss Random Badger in chat has made me a chai latte mix before. Oh my god, it was so good. Is it possible to grow vanilla on their farm? I don't know. I don't know like the needs of a vanilla plant. Can I grow vanilla in California? Okay, but not that. In Oregon. These plants are commonly cultivated in Hawaii, Mexico, Tahiti, Madagascar, Indonesia. Hot places. Not Oregon. Can I grow vanilla? Oh my god. In California. Yes. You can grow it in Southern California in a controlled environment where the temperature never drops below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So you could probably, if you were really careful with it, you could probably grow it in Oregon if it was in like a greenhouse. Vanilla is one of the world's most popular spices. Yo, vanilla extract is so like actual vanilla extract is so expensive now. More of us should be growing our own vanilla is what I'm saying. It's from a vanilla orchid. The flower of the vanilla orchid produces a long, waxy brown seed pod, which is the bean. The beans are dried, distilled, and processed to make the small bottle of vanilla that nearly everyone keeps in their kitchen cupboard. Right. But, like, if I was just growing the orchid, chillin', would I have to do anything to it to use it? Or do you just pop those bitches open and then scrape, scrape? Whoa, flowers last 1 day? Your vanilla orchid might not bloom until it is several years old. The flowers have to be pollinated every day in the morning. Flowers last 1 day. You have to be diligent with your hand pollination. Oh my God. No wonder it's so fucking expensive. It's all coming together now. Experienced pollinators pollinate 1,500 flowers a day. That's nuts. Vanilla's crazy. What the hell? Let's just stop using vanilla. Yeah, right? Oh my God, I'm so excited for this butternut squash curry. Holy shit. It's going to be so good. Let's see, what all do I need to get? I don't, no, I do actually. So I have, it needs curry paste, coconut milk, veggie broth. I have all of those. Peanut butter, have that. Whoa, Leonscape, what the fuck? Thank you so much. Leonscape just gifted a ton of subs, 50 subs. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. If you were gifted a sub by Leonscape, be sure to say thank you. Thank you very, very much. Oh my goodness. It was 60? What? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very generous. Thank you. It's all because of the vanilla. Yo, they heard the plight of the vanilla. Explosions. Damn, damn, damn. That's nuts. Oh, it was 50 subs for 50 months. Oh. Thank you. That's very sweet. Happy 50 months. Thanks for the love. But yeah, long story short, I have most of the stuff that we need in order to make this curry on Sunday. I mean, to be fair, with salt, I was going to say sun, you can get sun yourself. Like, salt is pretty easy to get, right? Like actual sea salt. I don't know about pepper. Is pepper rare? Probably not, but maybe. I didn't realize with vanilla. Is pepper rare? No. Well, it's peppercorn, right? Is red peppercorns are rare. Black peppercorns are not. Can I grow How to grow peppercorns. Oh, all the different peppercorns come from the same plant. So most of them are black, but then you get variations in color. Again, they need to be in a hot place. All of these things that I could potentially want to grow in another place is not happening. It was Lalupidu in Estonia last weekend, was it? Oh, man. No, I didn't know that. Yeah. In England, you can grow sheep. True. They have lots of rocks and lots of sheep. Zucchini, oh my God. There was a story that I read that rang so true with me. It was cracking me up. It was about how every year when the zucchini like gets out of control, it was somebody who was talking about how in their town, people will literally like, if they left their window down or anything, they'll come back to their car and there will just be zucchini in their car because everybody's zucchini is just fucking busting at the seams and they're desperately trying to get rid of it. And I was like, oh my God, that's like my mom. Because when we grow zucchini, like everybody else has realized they should not grow zucchini. Like only my mom should grow it. Because there's so much, like, it's so plentiful. The zucchini gets fucking massive, and she's desperately just trying to give it to everybody. That's kind of wholesome, I know. Just people being like, please, please take my zucchini. It's reverse burglary. It literally is, yeah. I had a similar situation with cucumbers. Fuck, I love cucumbers. They like they get a little weird once they're too big though, don't they? Zucchini, I feel like you can still use the same way even if it's gigantic. But cucumbers, because they're mostly water, I think cucumbers get a little weird when they're big. Oh, my baby. It's my baby. She can send some to me. I'll let her know. Cool. Well, my baby's awake. Perfect timing. And it's nearly noon. So let's wrap up. I'll read off the event list and then we can all get going and do some other stuff and watch some other people and spread love in other places. I will get my list populating. I'll read this off. No Babu cameo? Not today. Not today. She's on almost every day, though, to be fair. And she shows up a lot. Leonscape, there's so many subs. Thank you very much, dude. Okay, I'm going to read this off, and then we'll all get going, okay? Neve Edwards, thank you so much for the 8 months. Goatee and glasses for the 30. Rob Responds for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much. Rock Your Face, thank you for the 42. Fight Groth for the 1 year. Happy anniversary to you as well. Stromy, thank you for the 15. Potato, thank you for gifting a sub to Dorinma. Welcome to your 2nd month. Thank you, Potato, for that. Phantom 73 for the 16 months. Sir William for the biddies. Tons of Mayo for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. Marissa Rue, thank you for the 7. Neo for the 16. Stat M for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Fourbringer for the 11. Yorick the Skull for the 27. Mr. Ow for the 1 year. Happy anniversary to you as well. Daylate Valentine for the 22. Avenging Sassy for the 42. Evie Power for the 20. Hess for the 27. Filthy Blasphemer and Rastapoof, both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much for the support. Weird Uncle Jay for the 35, Zan Krieger for the 9, happy Twitch baby. Foul Rats for the 18, Alan for the 18 as well. Dark Sight, thank you for the 19. Mizu Noise for the 19. Snow Bear for the 19. 3 19s in a row. What are the odds? Take This Life, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Magical Vanille. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Take This Life, for that. Random Lights for the 41. Jam Boham for the 18. Killix for the 33. Rockhead Rumple for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. I got married while you were away. Oh, congratulations. I'm sorry I missed that. Oh my gosh. Congrats. Confrere, thank you for the 6 months. Avi, thank you for gifting a sub to Phil. Phil, welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Avi. M. Clevermore, thank you so much for the 42. Eisner Guy for the 34. Rockhead Rumple for gifting subs to Roar Garen and Memaholic. Both of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Rockhead Rumple. Idaho Bill, thank you for the 50. Nag for the 28. Beamer Walls for the 6. Strikers for the 13. Video Game Cats for the 6. Great Dragon Gamer for the 6 as well. Cheetar, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. Tychus Reaper for the 42. Chero for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Bow and Arrow Wave, thank you so much for the biddies. Safety Dad for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Leonscape for the 50. Pineapple Mage for the 19. Mobes for the 14. And then this big old wave. This big old wave from Leon. All right. Leon gifted subs to Supernova Sounds, to Green Pillow, Trachazoid, Jossum, TL Smith, Night Hunt Gale, Froggy Mosh, Bombader, Silo 64, Project RF, Insane 42, K Samurai, Poke 9000, Duke Pie Walker, Taji, Tiroy Art, Wolfius, NL 45, Noir Wolf, Citrine Heels, Tazmilly, Linathel, Steel Parable, Russell Zaff, Roll the D20, Menagon, Gilgamesh, Unfeasible, Tim, Arcane Pug, Not a Billion, Anion, Nullus Paulus, Assassin Man 13, Saint Galgo, Netharius, Derek Kletchum, Z Dema, Silk Shadow Fan, Admiral Cheeseburger, Sorif, KGG1, Companda, Cheese Zero, Shinohara-chan, Ardurel, Air Force Knight, Fitzpleasure, Delinquent Panda, and II Realm, and Bob Dunga. All of you, welcome, and welcome back to the Cat Gang from Leonscape. Thank you so much. Thank you, and welcome to your 50th month. I appreciate all the support. Omnimon, thank you for the 46. HRD Salami, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Amnesty's off for the 14. Avi for all the biddies. Holy shit, big ol' biddies. I want a new bit badge. Also, it's a good time to use bits because of the 10% extra when you use Bleed Purple cheer mode. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Dexero, thank you for the 3. PZN gifted subs to Jalen, Godly, and It Is Jolt. All of you, welcome back to the Cat Gang. You were all repeat offenders. PZN, thanks for that. Meggie, thank you for the 19. And Andrew Detshanu for the 38. Thank you, guys. So sweet. Legend.